Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. I thought before fully diving into this new year that I would reflect on the last year just a little bit by bringing you some of my top 10 lists, this top 10 list or whatever. I think I got like 3 or 4 of them. You'll see what's up. But today's episode, I'll be listing my top 5 6-scale figures that I got this year. Before listing my top 5 though, here's a montage of all the 6-scale figures that I got this year, 2024, starting now.
Yo, I'm back at it, my bad habit is mass scattered. My rap pattern is green like the reed and rap sounding is fiends at it. Extreme addicts take a crack at it. Upstairs, cause they thought I stared cracks in the attic. Erratic thoughts cause static, all start to panic. Organic thoughts are planted in authors all off the planet. Hard to manage all the damage caused. I'm on planet Mars, damage hearts, y'all amateurs. It's real as Santa Claus. Cause of panic, automatic, all my anti-draws. Dramatic pause, symptom with symptoms the same as cancer cause. They in awe. Shit, yeah, I really think y'all spitting, but nah, yeah, I spit nonsense, honest to God, garbage, business.
Coming in at number 5 is the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man figure from the Spider-Man No Way Home film. This is the OG Spider that I had already moved on from when the original figure was released. I was one of the few people, the very few people who were a big fan of The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. So in my more broke days, and I was broke at that time, my money went towards that figure instead of this one. With the reintroduction of the Tobey figure and now owning several other Spider-Man, it was only right to cop the original, and I'm glad I did, as this figure is top notch. I don't like the figure with the mask on. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, there's a couple of Spider-Man figures that's like that. It's something about the scene where the neck connects with the head or whatever, which is why this figure is number 5 on my list, but I absolutely love it with the Tobey Maguire head sculpt, which is why this figure is even on the list at all. Coming in at number 4 on my list is ObiWan Kenobi. Dope show, man. Could it have been better? Yes. Just by simply cutting a few scenes would have made it better. With no extra budget or nothing, no new scenes added, I could have made it better. With that being said, Kenobi had some of the epic scenes and filled in the blanks of the Star Wars mythology. This figure was beyond my expectation. The layered clothing, the improved head sculpt, the awesome floating rock accessory that it comes with, man, instantly made this one of my favorite figures. Of course, there's no version of my life story where I buy an Obi-Wan Kenobi and don't buy the Vader from this series. So coming in at number 3 is the Darth Vader from the Kenobi series. Wait, no, not from the Kenobi series, though it's easily an honorable mention. I actually went with the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi Darth Vader Hot Toys figure. It was hard choosing between these two once I decided only one could make it on the list. There can only be one. The Sebastian Shaw head sculpt is what made the difference, man. Though Empire Strikes Back is the greatest Star Wars movie ever, in my opinion, though my opinion on that is probably a fact, Return of the Jedi is the Star Wars movie where I was at the perfect age to understand everything, and was the film that my parents bought all the toys, all the action figures from, man, including the Jabba the Hutt play set. I had Emperor, Luke, and of course, Darth Vader. Of course, the 6-scale version of someone I dressed up as for Halloween in the 80s would make my list. Oh, yeah, and the figure itself is awesome, man. Detail, man, a lot of presence, yo. So without a doubt, it was a very, very hard change, man, because even being able to see the Anakin Skywalker through the helmet, seeing Anakin Skywalker's face at all, you get with both figures, man. But again, this is a classic. Nostalgia always win, baby. Coming in as my number 2 pick is the Deadpool special edition figure from the Deadpool and the Wolverine movie. This figure, just awesome, man. I know I'm not alone, dude. I've seen tons and tons of videos of people saying how fun this figure is. The body used looks so realistic, and with the overall flexibility of the figure and many accessories, there's so much you can do with it. I should have bought 2 of them, yo. It's hard to focus on what pose when you just have one of them, but it's always a good thing. Of course, this has me amped about getting the Wolverine figure, but this bad boy is truly a work of art and helps set the standard for how realistic these figures should get, or how they should look, what my expectations should be, which can truly be said about the number 1 figure on my list. Coming in at the number 1 slot, my top 5 list is the Batman. This figure is amazing. The crazy thing is there's an in-art version of this guy that is more detailed, but for me, this is by far the most realistic figure sitting in my collection, especially amongst the Batman. The Batman by Matt Reeves is one of my favorite movies, so the pre-order was instant, but this is the longest I've ever waited to receive a pre-order figure, which waiting is starting to be associated with this movie, as I just found out that the next Batman movie has been pushed back to October of 2027. I'm not going to rant about it right now. I pre-ordered this figure back in March of 2022. I didn't receive it until February of 2024. It was worth the wait though, as again, this is an amazing, amazing figure. Anyways, man, this is my top 5 6-scale action figure list for 2024. I feel like I was bought by Hot Toys, as I think all the toys on my list was by Hot Toys. But they did their thing this go around, man. And it looks like they're gonna do their thing next year too, man. There's been a lot of releases, pre-orders are out there. Stay tuned for this next week, as I'll be dropping a few more top 5 lists, including my most anticipated list of upcoming figures, my favorite movies, upcoming movies, TV shows. Make sure you leave me some comments though, man. Let me know what you think about my list here. Let me know your top 5 scale figures as well. Also, hit the like button if you like this video. Hit the notify button as well. That way we get notified, or you get notified every time I drop a new video. And if you haven't already, please, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right?
Yo, we the livest, those demonizing me a lion. Notice that you a wolf in sheep clothing, but I'm a lion. You don't know yourself, so don't define who I am. Sport my red cape so you can see me when I fly in. Rhyme in this great state of mind I'm in. If I was you, I would pick the suit you wanna die in. I worked hard to get where I'm at, you trying to buy in. No surviving like driving backwards on 910. I've been the greatest debate, one better. Nas Black thought, make it whatever. My mind stay forever, writing every day to get my writing game better. My song's about the art form, not just making cheddar, etc. Never let up, competitor. I saw a little cold steel saw. In other words, you dead to us. Put the mumble rappers up there instead of us. You put the auto-tune rappers up there ahead of us, expecting what? Yes, there's just one. There's just one, and yes, I'm the best one. How many better than me? I expect none. I'm excellent, excelling this stunt for a hell of a run. Yes, there's just one. There's just one, and yes, I'm the best one. How many better than me? I expect none. I'm excellent, excelling this stunt for a hell of a run. Yo, you